Good morning. I'm Carlton Pastor of Faith Christian Center Church right here in the beautiful city of Beaumont, Texas. And we're here on what's happening with our neighborhood. And we have some special guests today. Sherry, welcome back again.
Thank you.
And Cardella, welcome to the set.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, tell us a little bit what's going on.
So since the last time I was here, which was not too long ago.
Not too long ago.
Yes, we have actually met with several healthcare agencies in the city, and we have looked at those situations and conditions that most negatively affect the citizens of Beaumont. So we have, at the health department, we have access to vital statistics records, and so we know the top 9 causes of death. And so we have looked at those conditions like diabetes and cardiovascular disease, stroke, along with others, and we have decided that it would be a good idea to start a community health information program.
Wow.
Yes. And we're so excited about it. We are actually, with the help, we can only do what we do with the help of so many agencies coming together.
So now you're going to be collaborating with these different agencies.
We are collaborating.
Wow.
That's right. That's absolutely right. And then we will be offering these education sessions to the public once a month at the health department, the second Thursday of every month from 6 to 7.
Okay. So what are some of the partnerships that you're making to be together?
We have Baptist Hospitals of Southeast Texas, UT Physicians Group, and Legacy Community Health. Those 2 agencies will be on site to give attendees appointments for their follow-up visits with their provider. For example, if they've ever been told they were hypertensive or diabetic and they're out of care, they may get an appointment to go into care on site.
So you're going to have doctors from Baptist or I mean?
We will have presenters on different
Gotcha.
healthcare topics, and the community, the attendees will have the opportunity to ask questions as it relates to them or their needs from those presenters. And after the presentation, they'll be able to make appointments to go in for care.
So what are some of the chronic diseases that you have, the statistics are saying, of the residents here at Beaumont?
Well, we know that diabetes, we have about a 10.9% percentage rate of people diagnosed with diabetes. And to go along with that, we have approximately a 30% rate of obesity. So those 2 kind of go hand in hand, along with cardiovascular disease and hypertension. So our very first presentation is going to be on diabetes.
Now, did they take advantage of, the last time we talked, there was a program that you were doing about the diabetes program.
Absolutely.
Did they take advantage of that opportunity?
We have about 20 people in that class now, and that class is free of charge to the public every Wednesday at 10 a.m. at the health department. It lasts for about an hour and a half. It's a 6-week class.
Now also you're dealing with smoking?
Yes.
Smoking cessation.
Yes. And what else?
Cancer, all the different types, breast, prostate, colon, and we're also going to address synthetic marijuana use. That's going to be our second presentation in July. We'll also address mental health issues, which will be broken out: schizophrenia, bipolar disease, dementia, depression, anxiety. So because different things affect different people, and healthcare is so large that we want to condense it so that it can be effective to the listener.
Now this is so important, because those who are watching right now, these services are absolutely free.
Yes.
Absolutely. These are absolutely free. Our diabetes class is, we are able to offer it free by a grant that we received last fall. This class that we're going to start doing every second Thursday from 6 to 7 is just a collaboration of agencies who see, we see what's happening in the city, and we know that there are citizens who feel like they can't afford health care, which is why we will have Legacy and UT physicians on site. So if they don't have a primary care physician, they can go to either one of those two agencies, and they will link them up with primary care by giving them an appointment at that time.
Hold on a second, Sherry. So if I don't have a health care provider,
Yes.
just by attending
right.
these workshops, these
Yes.
classes,
Yes.
there's a possibility that I could be linked up with a healthcare provider.
That's absolutely right.
Right then and there. Right
Yes.
then and there. And you don't have to attend all classes. You come in, if that's the one that's of interest to you. At the end of the session, you can sign up to get your appointment to see a provider. And pretty soon Smart Health at Baptist will join in setting appointments as well. So we'll have more partnerships coming on board as we grow and as we expand.
And the partnership is because everybody sees the need,
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
Absolutely. That is the major reason why we began this collaboration. Baptist Hospital, of course, approached us. We thought, oh my goodness, what an awesome idea. We have the space in our new building, so we decided this is perfect. We will also have a session by our health authority at the health department, who is also the medical director of our EMS division. He's going to do a session on when to call 911.
Wow.
Because a lot of people think that if they call 911 and go to the hospital in an ambulance, that they're going to be seen first. That's not true. No, it's based on what your condition is.
Yeah, what the condition
and
is, yeah.
so one of these clinics that UT Physicians actually has a 24/7 nurse line, so that if you are a patient in that clinic, then instead of calling 911, you will be educated on, okay, maybe if you call the nurse line, the nurse who answers the phone can walk you through what's going on and then determine whether or not you should call an ambulance.
Well, my biggest dilemma is why people don't take advantage
Yes.
of this opportunity that's in front of them.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a lack of knowledge, and not in a negative way. They just don't know that it exists.
Yes.
And this is why we're partnering and hoping that by being a collaborative, we can get the word out. It will be a stronger message going forward, because sometimes people are looking for the information, but they do not know where to turn for that information.
Now, right now your calendar consists of some topics that you're dealing with. So
Yes.
what are some of those topics that you're dealing with on your calendar right now?
Yes, I think we almost have the rest of the year.
Uh-huh.
We have diabetes for July 13th, synthetic marijuana use for August 10th, polypharmacy, which is a big topic, especially with our elderly population, in using different pharmacies for their medications and having contraindications with meds. And we also will be bringing in insurance education, health insurance education. How do I sign up for insurance? What does a premium mean? What is a deductible?
Yes.
That literacy, health insurance literacy will be coming on. Asthma, as it affects our community, and trauma, for even children, bikes and accidents as they occur. And we spoke about cancer previously. We'll be bringing in a nutrition. We'll be talking about nutrition, healthy food preparation. Yes. And of course, we would also like to partner with as many agencies as have resources to bring to the table, because there's so many resources that are untapped in the community, because sometimes we work in silos and not really know who's doing what.
Yeah.
So they can bring their resources in and have us address them. And be able to educate the community so they can go forward and educate their loved ones in their homes.
Now, Sherry, the last time we spoke, we talked about the testing for HIV and sexually transmitted diseases.
Yes.
Because, when we talked the last time, we were saying how, the numbers are expanding.
Yes.
But the service is free. to get checked?
Absolutely. We do have a charge for $20, and that's for 4 tests. And we're getting ready to add a 5th test by our collaboration with Baptist Hospital. We're going to add hepatitis C. And probably in a couple weeks, we'll be doing that. So $20 for 5 tests, and if you don't have the $20, we will waive that fee. So yes, basically you can come and get tested at no charge.
And now I always have to say, you know, from my perspective, God's best is that, you know, people abstain until to marriage, but we understand that people are not doing that right now.
Absolutely.
So the best thing is to get yourself checked out and make sure that nothing else is going on there.
Absolutely. And then, you know, if anybody has a positive test, if they need to be referred to a clinic who does that treatment, they will receive that referral. And there are some medications that we have at the health department for certain conditions that they can be treated right there at the health department or given a prescription. So we want people to be tested. That's the key, is if you feel that you are having a problem, then you can come to the health department and get tested.
And it's a new location. It's brand new. I mean, it's a beautiful location.
It's a beautiful building.
Right on College Street.
Yes. Right next door to Baptist Hospital.
Baptist Hospital.
Yeah.
Yes.
And regarding HIV, we do provide routine HIV and Hep C testing at Baptist Hospital, and now we've brought on HIV care that's provided through our Smart Health Clinic at Baptist Hospital. And during these meetings, if there's somebody who had a previous history of HIV or hepatitis C and is looking to get into care, we can connect them to services right then and there as well, because it's for chronic conditions. HIV is a chronic condition. Hepatitis C is a chronic condition.
Absolutely.
There is no stigma. We're not excluding anyone. Come in. We want to take care of your healthcare needs.
So, ladies, is there any other thing that you want the public to know today on when these events are going to happen? Just let us know that.
Okay, the first session is going to be July 13th. It's the second Thursday of July from 6 to 7 at the new health department, 3040 College Street. And then they will be every second Thursday from then on.
Well, listen, I want to thank the ladies for joining us here on the set today on what's happening in our neighborhood. Hey, listen, take advantage of all the resources that are available to you. And listen, most of the services that they offer today are absolutely free. And listen, those of my Spanish-speaking brothers and sisters out there, listen, there will be translators there to help to translate the information to you. So listen, you could also be involved in it also. So listen, I want to thank you again for joining us today, and we will see you next time on the broadcast.
There's 365 days in a year. Out of those, we train and we work almost every day. Push yourself, challenge yourself to be the very best. This is what it all comes down to. Right now, this moment, this time.
Lamar University football tickets are on sale now. Get your tickets today.
The death of a loved one is always traumatic. The choices you make in choosing a funeral service provider to care for you and your family would be very important. A single call to us would help alleviate the confusing and overwhelming feeling at the time of death. Here at Proctor's Mortuary, our motto is, we make the difference. We feel a great responsibility when entrusted with the needs of the families we are allowed to serve. Our commitment to professionalism, caring service, and dignity to our families will always exceed your expectations. We pledge our very best to you in all we do. Proctor's Mortuary, 4 locations to serve you.
When we encounter challenges in our lives as adults, we know how to go to the Word of God and speak life over our situation. But our children, they must be trained. The Word of God says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. I'm excited about my new book entitled Speak Victory, Children's Illustrated Book. This colorful book has scenarios that every child can relate to. They may encounter situations at school, with friends, or personal issues such as low self-esteem, peer pressure, and protection. It shows them how to speak victory. It will inspire them and give them hope for success. Yes, they have a voice and they should use it to speak victory. So order your copy today and help your child speak victory over their lives.